race offline. Coupons, layer on the market bar. Don't tell me it was wasted time. Don't tell me it was waste offline. And I hear you cry sometimes. No, I don't mind to hear you cry sometimes. Coupons, layer on the market part. Don't tell me it was wasted time. Don't tell me it was waste of life.
Let's go to see the stars and the moon. I'd fly far into space as long as I am with you. The light in my bright eyes when you're near. The fluttering I feel in my chest when you are here. I can't explain this kind of love. It pulls me to you, I want it, I can't get enough. So share this precious life with me. Just take my hand and let's enjoy the things that we'll see. Let's go to see the stars and the moon. I'd fly far into space as long as I am with you. The light in my bright eyes when you're near. The fluttering I feel in my chest when you are here. I can't explain this kind of love. It pulls me to you, I want it, I can't get enough. So share this precious life with me. Just take my hand and let's enjoy the things that we'll see.
the Chile Bowl has kind of been my favorite race of the year. Growing up a dirt racer in Oklahoma, that's kind of the holy grail.
We welcome you here live here tonight for the iSCAR JTP Graphix series. Sorry about that, I sort of lost my train of thought. But otherwise, gonna get this race up and going. Gonna be a long one for tonight. 41 laps here at the Glen. Huge track here tonight. I don't know what really the field window is, so I'm sort of semi-clueless. I'll try to get you as much information during the race as much as possible. Otherwise, straightforward race, 41 laps. Competition caution going to be rounding out our around lap number 21. So keep that in mind as we head ourselves towards the mid section of the race. Again, if you're now just joining us, we're here at Watkins, Glen. Just currently rounding out ourselves practice as of right now for the iSCAR JTP Graphix series. Currently up top, Jarrett Liebert, no surprise there. One of the fastest on the racetrack with a best of 1 minute 11.7. Joe Annunziata, we're making his return back-to-back weeks. Finished second last week to Alec Daffin, who's currently fourth. Joe Annunziata is second in practice with a 1:12.092, so watch out for him as we head ourselves coming forward. Got a lot of people here tonight, 21 people, 22 actually, so it'll be good enough for a road course for this type of racing. A couple people making their debut tonight. Actually, a lot of people making their debut here in this one. One of them, I think Brandon Lidas is making his debut in that 51. I'm not sure. The 80. Tommy Gossett is making his debut tonight. Get a chase view. That's Tommy right there in front of your screen. Also making his debut as well. Jay Zolkiak Jr. in the number 22 making his debut. Louis Morga, currently not listed on the track as of right now, but Nathan Stewart also making his debut tonight. So Matthew Klein making his Xfinity debut in that number 1 machine on a run and returning onto the track right now. So about everybody is here tonight as we round ourselves with qualifying. I mean, not qualifying, practice. Just 10 seconds left in practice. We're going to go ahead and set trackside as we are going to play the national anthem for tonight. So round out your seats and remove your hats as we support our nation's colors. Hello drivers and fans out there, welcome you live here for the JTP Graphix series. If you're now just joining us here for tonight, currently qualifying is underway. It shows the qualifying times here on the right panel of your screen. Otherwise, gonna be fun as everybody sorts themselves out. We're currently watching the number 92 Connor Brandon make his way around. I'm gonna pull up a NASCAR map. Alright, there we go. I just pulled up a NASCAR track map for tonight. Got myself situated on how everybody's gonna run around here. Let me go ahead and hit a couple of settings as we start ourselves along. But welcome to Watkins, Glen. 2.45 miles, 41 laps, 100 miles in length. Tires should last at least 30 to 35. Should see people pit from 15 to 20 on fuel. I don't know what the pit in is. The what's it called? The pit window here for tonight. Other than that, we're currently watching as drivers go through the through and around. Watching Joanne and Ziada. He logs his laps in. Currently running himself out in second place. Alec Daffin on pole in that number 88 machine. Joe finished second to Alex, so those two rounding themselves up top two yet again here tonight. So gonna be exciting to see if Joe can go ahead and get redemption, what he got last time. Drivers still making the laps. Go ahead and guide everyone around as they make their ways through corners. So this is Andy McDowell in the number 20 machine as he makes himself down the back straightaway into the inner loop, also known as the bus stop. Quick right, left, right. Right up here, you're gonna see a lot of people fly through that corner. Very nicely. Through turns number 5 through the carousel. All one turn. So make yourselves off the corner. Get right beside the curb. Down the short chute. Left-hander coming up, turn number 6. Get on the brakes, downshift. Most likely into the third. Roll it through. Another short chute. Right-hander up here. So off the corner, and that will complete Andy McDowell's lap. He heads himself to the front straight away. Looks like he didn't get to complete it. Other than that, gonna be an exciting race here for tonight. As we're getting for tonight, you see the qualifying times on your left side. So Joe Annunziata going to take it to the top with the pole. So congratulations to that number 46 machine. These people are now grading themselves up. So the 46 will lead it to the go. I'll show you a bit of pre-race analytics here on the left side of the screen. Dynamic weather, of course. Wind going around 5 miles per hour, now 4 miles per hour going south. Partly cloudy skies as of right now. Air temp around 73, not 73, 83 degrees, so pretty cool as of right now. Humidity at 1%, fog obviously 0. Track temp around 112, so it's pretty hot as of right now. The wind direction's sort of being bipolar now. It's going northwest at 2 miles per hour. Laps 41 tonight, miles 100. Tire window should be around 30 to 35, but that'll be cut out by the fuel window, which should be around 15 to 20. And the pit road, I think, is 50 miles per hour here. Either that or 45. I'll have to check here in a slight moment. Other than that, should be a fun one here tonight. Gonna see a lot of drivers. Well, I mean, it's, of course, it's road course racing, so hopefully these drivers could get their heads straight and probably fly themselves into the corner. Other than that, should be a fun one tonight. That 46 machine, Joe Annunziata, is gonna attempt to slide himself to the top. There's competition caution on lap number 21, so keep that in mind as we start ourselves through. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap that. On the drop down on the left hand side of the screen. No, here we go. Pace car's rolling itself up. Grid's going to be displayed on your screen. Brought to you by KMN. And here we go for the qualifying order for tonight. Joe Annunziata starting front row. Out Daffin, his number not showing up. It's orange. That's why the orange background. He's surrounding out row number 2. Jarrett Liebert, Connor Brandon going to round out row number 2. Eric Heater, Tommy Gossett going to round out row number 3. Brendan Lightus making his debut at 51. Brandon Morris alongside of him. Eric Kepelinger, Derek M. Smith going to be rounding out row number 5 and 6. Oh, there's number not showing up. William Schmidt, KVP, row number 7. Rexford 03, Noah W. Martin making his debut at 35 machine. And McDowell, Jackson Menchu, row number 8. Jay Zolkiak Jr., the number 22, Michael Bianchini, 18th. Malachi Drake and Lewis Morga. Lewis making his debut tonight. Nathan Stewart also returning tonight. Michael Baggio in the 22 machine. And Matthew Klein going to be rounding out the last row here for tonight. So I slide the drop box back in as slide ourselves in. No fast repairs tonight, obviously. Straightforward race. Not going to be much say in this one as we head ourselves through the inner loop, out of the inner loop onto turns number 5, I should say. Other than that, down the back straightaway, everybody gridding, sorting themselves out. That 46 machine, Joe Annunziata, is going to lead it to the green. Let's head ourselves down from to and fro into turns number 6 and turns number 7. Pace car lights is about to go in, and here we go. Gonna go underway here at Watkins, Glen. 41 laps tonight. Gonna be interesting in how everybody's gonna play out their fuel strategy. Pace car gonna make its way into pit road. 46. Yeah, I mean, flagman is now into 46's hands. As here we go. 46 takes the green flag, and we're up and away here at Watkins, Glen. Three wide action, everybody sorting themselves out. Bit of contact right there. Warwas and Derek M. Smith get turned around, both simultaneously. Everybody keeps it straight, somehow. Cannot believe everybody kept it straight. Head up through the S's. Everybody singled themselves out, top 5 pull away. As they head down onto the back straightaway, Joe and Naziata has his eyes set into the bus stop as we head ourselves into the corner. Everybody singled themselves out. Nothing too crazy. Jared Leiber did not get a good inner loop. I mean, did not get a good bus stop as he followed himself through. It's like Eric Heater, Connor Brandon throwing a bit of blocking down to the low side. Head themselves to the corner right behind there. That's for 5th place. So we are going to complete lap number 1. This time by. Overshooting in the corner in the background. That's a 3 of Magda Maggio. We'll go on to the most exciting as of right now. A bit of blinking there with the number 1 machine, Matthew Klein. So 3 people did not start the race. Those people being Corey Rexford, Nathan Stewart, Luis Morga. And Warwas. That's fun on the restart as they headed themselves into the corner, so just a lot of jamming up, and fortunate to him. He's going to have to rely on that competition caution to go ahead and sort himself back in. Head ourselves down the back straightaway. A huge pack right behind Tommy Gosson, that number 80 machine. He's being led, being trained by the William Schmidt machine at number 79, as well as Keplinger in that number 60. They're going side by side off the corner. Keplinger looking inside. Kep is currently second in points. Got 1 all to the apron. That's Connor Brennan, number 92. Has spun it around. Oh my gosh, he was running up there in 4th, so a terrible, terrible mistake by Connor is going to lose him to top 5 easily. And looks like he had a bit of contact there with the 28 of Eric Heater. And around that number 92 went into the inside wall. And my oh my, Eric Heater. Those two were battling really hard. And fortunate to that, Eric Heater and that number 28. So we got pinched out tight. Connor is going to fall all the way to 19th because of it. He's going to have to make himself up through. Joe and then Ziada still pulling away. Alec Daffin in 2nd. Liebert and Heater going to duke it out for 3rd. And looks like Heater is going to make up a position. He gets loose off the corner. Still some exciting action here in the background. Double wide right behind them. That's around the Derek M. Smith area. Maybe 35. Number W mark. Excuse me. File themselves into turns number 6. Going into turns number 7. So got a lot of racing left, and Connor must be really aggravated because of that mistake by Heater. Not a lot of battling going on. Lightus has surprisingly found himself in 5th place off of all of that exchange. Lightus is up 2 positions. The person who's actually most Up a position is that number 20 machine of Andy McDowell, up 9 positions from the restart. Held themselves onto the front straightaway. And McDowell looking strong in that number 20. Currently sitting 6th. Right behind him, William Schmidt. One of your... Well, he was the leader. I think he still is the leader in that number 79. Glen doing a fine job. Currently running 7th. Everybody right behind the 80 machine. Looks like to be running his pace. So this is Tommy Gossett, the 60 of Keplinger. Right behind him, the 05 Jackson Menchie. One car going wide. David Key in the 26 Jay Solkiak Jr. Those people. Side-by-side action right in front of them. This is around where Gossett and Keplinger are running around. Might be throwing ourselves off the corner. Man, bit of contact, I think, as both of them headed themselves in. Gossett still defending the position away from Keplinger. This looks to be for the 8th place. Gossett doing a fine job as of right now. Meanwhile, up front, Joe Annunziata has pulled away a huge margin over Alec Daffin and the 28 of Eric Heater. Heater is actually logging a bit faster lap times than Alec Daffin. Jarrett Liebert is falling a bit off pace, currently running 13 seconds lap times. Actually, Lightus is faster than that number 5 machine, so watch for that gap to start to close. Connor has already made himself up to 15th place. He's far away from to Malachi Drake. Malachi Drake. Not Drake, what am I saying? Again, Connor has to really hope he locks some consistent lap times. Makes himself off the corner. We're gonna go ahead and focus in onto the gyro cam. So we're on board Joe Annunziata. Ziata is currently off course, running up first. He's setting himself through the corner, doing a fine job as of right now. Adds himself to turn number 5. Not really too far off. He heads himself out the corner. Go ahead and look to see probably some future crashes. Right here, looking at the Cade McKee machine. He's battling out with Keplinger. Right now, Keplinger currently showing just about 0.5 right in front of him. Going up against the 05 of Jackson Menchie. Menchie, one of the more renowned road racers, has nearly a bit of contact right behind there. See Derek F. Smith get a bit loose. As he's fighting that with the 20 Andy McDowell. So McDowell has actually fell from the 6th position. So McDowell looks like he has an incident point. I think he just got a bit off track, and all those positions he gained are now lost. 20 machine Still doing a fine job. One car off track in the background, saves it. That's a 22, Jay Zolciak Jr. Oh boy, he was a bit sideways. Can't make those mistakes like that. We're gonna have the 05 Jackson Menchie as of right now. Up in top 10 position. Where a lot of people overshooting turn number 1, trying to not clip the grass. He had himself in the corner. Nobody here has a 0x, so someone, at least everyone, has clipped the grassy portion. Boy, this back right here, right in front of William Schmidt. Schmidt is sort of setting the pace. As of right now, Gossett doing a nice job. Ooh, he clipped the grass, but breaking in, broke the car loose. Luckily, kept it on track. And she's doing a fine job of keeping in pace with that number 80. It's not as fast of a pace as Joe Annunziata, who's still running only 1 second off of his best time as of right now. Daffin running a bit faster than Joe that time. Alec hit a 1:13.1. Joe hit a 1:13.3. Heater is definitely off pace of those top two. He's running 1:14, and Jarrett running 1:14.1. Both Jarrett and Lightus running similar lap times, as we're just about multiple wide around the corner, the 80. Tommy Gossett Jr. I mean, not Tommy Gossett Jr., Tommy Gossett is now under attack as he finds himself, or at least to find himself around Keplinger. There's a bit of contact there as the 80 looks like misjudged around that number 60 machine and ran into the back of him. Luckily, Keplinger was to keep it straight. Unfortunate to that 80 and, unfortunate to that number 60 machine. He's found himself with damage. I don't know if it'll affect the rear end of his machine. See right there with the front end damage. So right now, we're working our way on looks like to be nearly halfway caution, so 10 to go. Coming to the stage. Still a lot of line of cars. As one of them heading onto pit road, that's the number 80 machine. This is a scheduled stop by him. As everybody makes themselves onto pit road, so splitting the stage, most likely. Go scroll back to see how everybody's doing. Gossett now slides himself on the pit road. Also, Andy McDowell, there's Jackson Menchie in the 90. Malachi Drake also on pit road. Noah W. Martin looks like he's going to be a DNF for the night. That number 35 machine parks it on a pit road. Is out of this one. See if the leader's gonna go ahead and decide to come down to pit. I think everybody right here is just trying to go ahead and attempt to make the make the distance all the way around. There's Joe. The number 46 machine, he's coming up on that 20. Alec Daffin. I mean, not 20, Alec Daffin, Andy McDowell. There's Daffin right there. Alec has now a 2-second fall off. Joe is currently planning to lap that number 20 machine, but now these lap traffic cars might stall out, or that 46 will come out off of this pit stop and themselves out the corner. Joe's got a good lock on. And since you're coming up on lap traffic, 46. No, he's gonna skip out on pit lane. We'll see if the 88, Daffin. No, he's gonna go ahead and skip out. Battle right behind as the 05. Oh man, 28. Peter bounced off the wall. As bounced off the wall in the final corner. Not much action as of right now taking place. Still have some people coming in. One of them being another one being the number 1 machine, Matthew Glen. He slides himself in for his scheduled pit stop. Another one in. That's a 22. It looks like Klein's just disappearing. That's just me. Jay Zolciak Jr. The 22. He's gonna go ahead and slap him 4, and up and away he goes. Ours now up to 9th, but still gets a pit. That number 92 has a lot of rear end damage off of the contact where he made it. Lap number 15. They're still running consistent laps, but that gap is starting to slowly close as of right now. I don't know if all these front runners are going to save to the competition yellow. Or at least attempt to. So they could go ahead and trap a lot of people 1 lap down. See the 46. Gonna make his way around the 20 machine of Andy McDowell. McDowell has a lot of left side damage on his car. Get themselves down, coming into 6. Not really far behind. Some people who just recently pitted, Eric Keeter, that 28 has recently pitted. Daffin, he'll go ahead and slide himself onto pit road, and looks like the 46 of Joe Annunziata will slide himself onto pit road. And we'll see where these people are gonna go ahead and top themselves out. Also on pit road, the number 3, Mark DiMaggio, currently sitting 1 lap down as Joe slides himself onto pit road. Now in, Alec Daffin also in, and boy, took a while for that jack to jack up on the 46 machine, but also did on the on the 88 of Daffin. Jacks up the right sides, and Joe is off. He's half in a hurry. Daffin's going to be on his bumper. These people are on fresher tires. Let's see where Heater is going to come out, because Heater did pit laps before. Connor is now in. Warwas, also in the 48, is coming in on the pit road for his scheduled stop. So Heater will come out. Looks like to be in in 3rd. Yeah, Heater's going to come out in 3rd. Jared's going to be in 4th. Doing a fine well job as of right now. Joe has led most of the laps. I think he's led all as of right now. Now on obviously fresher tires, he's gonna have to nail quick laps. And that gap has stretched out to now a 4.2 lead in Heater. And that 28 has caught up to the back bumper of that number 88 of Alec Daffin. For a 3-second gap. So right now, Heater, one of those renowned road course racers, doing a fine well job. Like Connor has rounded himself up to 7th, so a great recovery by that number 92 of Connor. And that 92, after getting spun by the 28 of Eric Heater, side by side right in the background, you see the 60 Keplinger duking it out with the 79 of William Schmidt. As Schmidt to go ahead and dive to the bottom, try to attempt an aggressive move, can't do it. Go back out of it. Looks like he put a bit of scare on that number 60 Keplinger. As I said, we have a competition caution coming up, so as soon as that leader crosses the line, that competition is going to wave. I mean, that competition caution is going to go ahead and wave itself. And now we'll go ahead and wait for the 46 of Joe Annunziata to go ahead and take the comp caution here in a moment. Doing a fine job as we're right now holding off Daffin at number 88, but we'll see how pit stops play here coming towards the end, if he could go ahead and attempt to pass him. Take fuel only or what, so head themselves down to the final corner.
Right. Right.
Three to go to the comp caution. 3 to go.
No, Mike, get back.
Daffin has actually closed up that gap a lot. Joe's now starting to make multiple mistakes, so Daffin still hasn't, Daffin's trying to go for 3 in a row with the B car, but Heater is putting the pressure on that number 12, on that number 88, and boy, he just basically ate him up off corners. And here we go, the battle for second. Probably gonna go on right in front of your screen. Head themselves into the corner. Got one car overshooting it. Don't know who that is. There's 69 Bianchini. Meanwhile, battle for position. It's really starting to heat up. But this is coming to the competition caution. There's Joe. Heads himself to the back straightaway. Through the corners. Somebody really aiming themselves to come into pit. Head themselves down. Down right off. Daffin slowly gaining on him, but not going to be enough for the to the comp caution. And we're gonna hit lap number 21. This will be the competition caution. Competition caution. Lap number 21.
Alright, man. Caution is out.
Caution out.
Keep the pace up, 20. We got to get back all the way around the track.
You see some radio chatter as people are finding themselves around. Luckily, there's one of those tracks. I'm gonna go ahead and call that pace car.
Crash.
Pace car off the S's. As they go down the back straightaway, obviously everybody behind is most likely going to go ahead and slide himself in. Porsche iRacing machine making itself out through the inner loop. These people are now catching themselves back up. Jay Zolciak Jr. and the number 22 looks like he's going to be a DNF. Only 3 cars, 1 lap down, so most likely those people will stay out and go ahead and wave themselves around. But here we go, pit stops. The 46 Joe Annunziata will slide himself down pit lane. And, ooh, got a bit of strategy play. Top 2 staying out everybody else. Right behind. Gonna slide themselves in. And oh boy. What kind of strategy was Joe and Alex thinking? We'll find out as people slide themselves onto pit road. And my, I didn't really expect that to go happen. Connor looks like overshot his pit stall. As everybody taking 4 tires. And boy, what can the top 2, Joe and Daffin, be thinking as of right now? And Connor lost a lot of position because he overshot his pit stall. But my oh my. We're gonna go ahead and go side by side for commercial break as I sort out the order. I'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned. There's more to come.
Growing up as a kid in Oklahoma, where I'm from, the Chili Bowl is the biggest race that we have. The Chili Bowl has kind of been my favorite race of the year. Growing up a dirt racer in Oklahoma, that's kind of the holy grail.
And we're back here live here for the KMN. Here with KMN. Coming to the restart this time by. Oh shoot, my bad. As the field slows himself down. We go to the broadcast. Joe and Heater. I mean, not Joe and Heater, Joe and Daffin. Looks like those two, stayed, not stayed out. Oh yeah, they did stay out. So top two staying out. We'll see what their tires do come towards a longer run. Daffin was getting caught up with Heater, so Heater definitely the faster person on the racetrack as of right now. And we'll see what he could do on fresh old goodies. Down changing in and out. So he fouls himself. Down, coming to 18 to go on the restart. 46 to Joe and then Ziada. And take it to the go. Hopefully we don't have as much of a hectic restart as we did last time. So here we go. Under the green, the 46. We take it to the go. Green flag.
Green flag.
As everybody leans themselves into turns. Number one. This time a bit more spread out than usual. And this time we're clean through one. Far off track in the background. He's fighting around with Connor Brennan is going to take that position and run himself into the top 10. We're doing a wheel of a job as of right now. Obviously recovering from his spin earlier. Side by side right front. And looks like Peter has found himself in second. Under attack at that 88. Liebert. He slid himself to the low side. Daffin didn't take tires. Keep that in mind. I think that was a harsh call by him. Oh, bit of contact with the 5 up into the tires. Or just about nearly did. Oh, got trouble in the background. Don't know who that is. Looks like to be around the Connor Brennan area yet again. Head themselves into the corner. And, oh, looks like the 26, Cade McKee. Spun himself around. Looks like battling with a 40... I mean, no, not the 49. The 79 of... 79 of William Schmidt. Cade, unfortunate him, was lost a lot of positions off of that. And with Heater taking tires, he is slowly attempting to reel in that number 46 machine. Daffin, under old tires, is not doing as well as Joe. So, and also, just to add on to that, these people are going to be off cycle just a slight. They're going to have to run longer. And technically, they're going to have to short pit. Get a pit earlier, not short pit. They're going to have to pit earlier on this final run. Because they stayed out. At 51, Brandon Lightus aiming himself forward. 66, still side by side. This is the battle for 4th place. Liebert trying to look himself right by him. Looks like 51 of Lightus is under attack by a lot of people. My goodness, William Schmidt doing a fine job. So right now, let's come down 16 together this time by. Lightus has fell down to 7th because of that. Jarrett has found himself in 5th place. Daffin is attempting to catch up to the 46 of Joe. We'll see what these new tires do coming towards the run. Whether them Joe ran a 12.6, Heater ran a 113.3. Daffin was a bit faster than Heater, so those tires wore out on Heater. Had themselves through the corner. Everybody's now sorted out. Gonna have to throw a yellow.
Alright, man, caution is
Multiple
out.
people
Caution is
involved. On the back straightaway. I mean, off the S's. Looks like to involve numerous cars. And still more contact there. As the 92, O'Connor Brennan. And that's a lucky break to those people. And gosh, how many people do we pile up off the S's? Looks like to be contact. No, it looks like the 20 of Andy Andrews spun it around. You see Keplinger also involved in that. Malachi Drake nowhere to go. And oh boy, under caution. And you'll see the 20 of Andrews just get loose right there. Corrects it. The 80 of Tommy Gossett nowhere to go. Boy, that's 60. Keplinger luckily didn't get stuck on the guardrail. But 5 cars have piled up right off the S's. And this one. And we're under caution. Yet again. Here for the second time. I think, I don't know if Keplinger is going to be a DNF. Nope, he's not. He's rather obviously extremely damaged. He got caught up and clipped into the outside wall, and he hit it hard. Keplinger now running 12th. I guess that's a break for those people who are one lap down. Specifically talking about that number 1 machine of Matthew Glen. He's going to find himself to the lead lap most likely, as pit stops are going to be initiated for this one. And by the looks of the race analytics, this is to be in the pit window. So no surprise, everybody going to slide themselves down pit road. One person actually stayed out. That would be I think the number 1 machine, Klein. Yep, indeed it is. Number 1 of Klein staying out, but everybody else is in. They slide themselves on pit road here for the second time tonight. Can't screw this one up. Wow, Daffin actually jacked up the left sides faster than the 46. Oh my goodness, Jarrett Liebert took fuel only. Liebert with fuel only. He's going to come out right in front. Oh my goodness. Joe has lost a couple of positions and down to 3rd. And Daffin has also lost other positions as well. So the top 2 must have had some type of pit stop error coming in. And Harry Keeter, and that number 28, is going to round himself up to 2nd. Unbelievable. Liebert. And that number 5 machine is going to lead the field to the restart. Don't know if he was saving or what. But we've seen the strategist make it right. He made it right at CTMP. And we'll see if Liebert can go 2 in a row. Here back to back on road courses. And we're going to go ahead and go side by side as I'm going to go ahead and attempt to sort out some things. We'll be right back right after this as I'm going to go ahead and wave some cars by. Stay tuned, there's more racing to come up next. If you're now just joining us live, we're getting ourselves set to go green next time by. This time by. And oh boy, what kind of strategy has that number 5 pulled out of his butt this time? If you're now just joining us, KMN here live in the booth tonight. Not a lot of people, only just me here. Currently scoring Eric Heater up top. He I think he stayed out. No, Jarrett Liebert stayed out, I think. No, I forgot what happened. Oh no, Liebert took fuel only. Heater beat the 46 and 88 off of pit road. So here we go for the restart. That number 5, Jarrett Liebert, is attempting to go for it. And here we go, pace car, grinding itself out in, coming to the restart, this time by. See M. Smith trying to peek in, green flag.
Green flag.
And wow, what a restart. Right behind and double wide right in the background. As everybody follows themselves in pursuit. Connor diving himself to the low side, what a pass by him. As they head down, coming in to the S's, Connor, obviously, I think he used a faster pair. There's a faster pair available in this race. Keplinger also using one as well. One sideways. That's the 66. 66, one car in the wall. As they head themselves down, Heater is trying to gun for position. Hit 5, gets tapped, and out goes wide. Liebert slides himself back into the racetrack. Oh my goodness, exciting racing up front. Heater is now trying to go ahead and pull himself away. 10 laps to decide on this one. And Liebert has slid himself back to where he was in 5th, but the 46 has made the pass on Eric Heater. And Joe Annunziata has found himself up front yet again in the closing laps of this one. Heater loose off the corner. He's on his rear bumper though. He's going to peek to the inside. One car spinning around in the background. Don't know who that is. That's the 05 of Jackson Menchu. Menchu looks like he's going to... '05 of Menchu Has spun around off the final corner, but still green. As the field heads themselves down off the S's. Heater is starting to lose some ground. No boy. It's right off the corner, Heater. To the grass a bit. Derek M. Smith is off the grass. Just about nearly made contact with the tires off the corner. Smith's doing a fine job as of right now. He's currently sitting top 5. He's going to gain a lot of points. He's going to gain a handful of points if he finishes where he is. See Connor dive himself to the low side of Liebert. Connor now top 5 position. Lidus overshoots it. Connor is now on the edge of DNQing. He has 20x on his belt. If he gets some car contact, that's it. It's over for him. One of the people who did get disqualified was the 20 of Andy McDowell, 22x on his part. He's going to be done for. And Connor, we'll see if he could at least mask. In coming in 4th. Has a run on Derek. Joe's slowly starting to pull away. That number 46 machine. Connor to the low side. Now P4. Oh, he disappeared from the screen. I thought he got disqualified. 3 wide, right in the background. Liebert. Staying out did not pay him out well. Cade is moved by Liebert. And Smith's just about sideways every corner. Look at him. Just about nearly clipped it. Clipped the wall off the corner. Connor now gets Connor gets an X. He can't disqualify himself. Connor's, points lead. Has a chance to be in the points bubble. Beats himself to the low side. Is he there? Yes, he is. Oh, Daffin closed the gap on him. Connor. Now goes to the low side. Daffin closes the door. Connor sideways off the corner. Saves it, though. That's going to lose him some position. Derek M. Smith passes him. Connor shoves himself in. Derek closes the door on him. Connor overshoots. Meanwhile, up front, Heater is running some consistent lap times with Joe. Joe Annunziata. That battle for the lead is now starting to close itself. X for Daffin as he has made himself through the inner loop. 7 to go this time by. Heater down 0.8. Right behind Annunziata. And he has to nail these laps. Can't screw them up. Straightforward shot. What can he do? What can he not? Connor. He's trying to be as treacherous as possible. 6 to go. Joe ran a faster lap time than him, than Eric. And he pulled himself by a 1.3 gap now. The battle for 4th is heating itself up. Connor. 92. It's recovered. Ooh, he's a one car. I don't know. What am I saying? Ugh. M. Smith hit the wall off the corner. Boy, Connor has been putting the pressure. And that's 66. Got a lot of people on edge. Connor overshoots it. That's it. That's his day done. Unbelievable. Connor Brandon for 5th. Looks like his day is going to be done. And that'll relieve some pressure to that 66. And Connor is going to drop drastically in points. People on edge of disqualification as well. The 05 of Jackson Menchie, he's currently running 12, so if he just runs it fine, he'll be fine. As of right now, the 5, the Jarrett Liebert, is also on the edge of disqualification. 21x on his part. Get themselves into the corner. Liebert slowly making his way through. Russ is on him, putting the pressure ever so slightly. Not too much though. Meanwhile, up front, that gap for the lead is starting to grow. As we hit 4 to go this time by for Joe and Unziata. Peter has a bit of room to go ahead and screw up a couple corners, actually. But boy, he drives it in hard. Both of those people nailing some really nice lap times, but Joe is just so consistent. Top 2 did run the fastest lap times of 1:11.6. Joe did, and fastest lap time Eric hit was a 1:11.7. Three to go this time by for Joe. What can Heater do better? Looking back at Warwas. He's now fighting out. 55 at Jarrett Liebert. He's trying to survive on X's. Is the battle for 7th. Joe's on 2 to go. Heater hit a faster lap time than him. And that gap is starting to close again. 1.5 is now the gap. Daffin looks like he's going to round it out 3rd. Smith is going to round it out 4th. Brendan Lightus and Cade McGee are duking it out for 5th and 6th, so a top 5 in the midst of this one. Heater can't screw up now. What can he do? Makes himself off the carousel. Schmidt going one lap down. Don't know what happened to him, but number 79 is not appearing onto the board. This time by, we'll see the white flag. Joe Annunziata is 2 miles away from home. White flag. Heater trying his hardest. Just about loose off the corner. Heater wants to close the gap. He actually did there. Not faster through the S's. Has to sail it into the inner loop to get some type of gap closed. And indeed he closes the gap. Is it going to be enough though? And I don't think it won't. Makes himself off the final corner. That gap now closed under 1 second. 0.8. What can Heater do? This might come down to a final corner. If Heater sails it in there, what will Joe do? Heater slides himself in. The gap closing. 0.6, 0.5. Joe misses the corner. Heater tries to dive bomb. Can't make it. The 46 is going to escape it. Congratulations, Joe Annunziata. Picking it up. Watkins Glen win. And your winner tonight, and Eric Heater made it really, really interesting. Coming towards the end, and congratulations to a well-written race. And to a well-written finisher. Joe Annunziata finished second to Alec Daffin last week, and Daffin's streak of wins will be cut by that number 46. And what a job by Joe. Heater in the 28 came up ever so slightly close. And oh man, what that 28 could have done better. Congratulations though to that 46 of Joe Annunziata picking it up tonight. And what a well-written race. And we're gonna go side by side. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned, there's more to come. Top 3 interviews with Joe Annunziata, Eric Heater, and Alec Daffin. Stay tuned.
Growing up as a kid in Oklahoma, where I'm from, the Chili Bowl is the biggest race that we have. The Chili Bowl has kind of been my favorite race of the year. Growing up a dirt racer in Oklahoma, that's kind of the holy grail.
And if you're not just joining us here tonight, we'll be back live here at Watkins Glen International. And obviously, ending out tonight's race with Joe Annunziata to come away with the win. I need to go ahead and actually PM him. Probably the Discord invite yet again, so. But I'm gonna go ahead and scroll myself back to third place, in which we're gonna interview the third place runner, Alec Daffin. And that's gonna be screwed into the. Oh, nope, that is not Alec Daffin. I'm sorry, Heater. Whoops. And just roll in. There we go. That's Alec Daffin. I put in person wrong booth, but well, Daffin. Strong night tonight, top 5, running most likely top 5 towards the end, and during those during that final caution, you decide to go ahead and come down in. And what was the choice of that one?
Well, my goal is to pit on lap 29. I stayed out under the first caution for track position in because I was gonna have to pit anyway. Turn on track position was meaninless since everybody pit behind me, but yeah, I was in my window and I was gonna pit a lap later anyway. So figured I might as well pit then under green, and everybody else pit also. So I didn't lose any track position in the process.
Yep, and you found yourself out third tonight. Didn't really, wasn't really up there for the battle, but you were definitely fast your whole the whole night tonight. Talk about your run tonight.
First of all, I want to say sorry to Eric Heater. I freaking punted him on the restart there. I just overshot turn 1. But I mean, the first half of the race was clean. It was basically flawless for me. I mean, maybe had an off track or two, but I was second basically the whole time. And then, yeah, I made the wrong choice on the first pit stop. But I mean, how to execute the strategy, I maybe could have gone second, but Heater probably got me anyway. So, and then yeah, I gone to him, gone to Jarrett Liebert. Actually, before that, felt bad about that. It was a tough goal, me and Jarrett, but I did wash up a little bit. But ultimately, I don't know if I really affected his finishing position. That kind of put him in the situation where he had to stay out under that last caution. Feel bad about that. But, I mean, last 10 laps, I just hit my marks. I had a couple off tracks, but other than that, just hit my marks and brought it home.
Yep, and you brought it home here third tonight, and with your consistent string of good finishes, first, and third tonight, you're going to round yourself up into the chase bubble. How about that, man?
Pretty good. Yeah, last time I checked, I was 4th in the points. I don't know where I am now, but yeah, this is actually my worst ever finish in the series.
Yeah, man.
Put that into perspective, but yeah, P3 is good though. We'll take it.
Yeah, man. Any sponsor to thank for tonight's race?
I think HRT Sport. I think Craft Jerseys. Thank you for putting on the league and doing the broadcast. Everybody for racing me clean, and thank you to Chevrolet.
All right, man. 10-4. Good luck out there next week.
Take it.
That was Alec Daffin in the 88, and we're going to round ourselves to second. And Eric Heater, you made it a bit interesting on that final run. You're shoving it into the corners. What was going through your mind through those final laps?
Oh, I don't think I've ever driven harder than that to try to catch someone for a win. Once I started catching him on the last lap, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do if I was going to get to him, but I just decided in the last corner that I didn't think I was going to make it even if I went for a run, so I kind of sent it in there, hoping to get to his bumper, maybe give him a little bump, but it still wasn't enough. But it was really, really fun to race that race. It was a great race for me. And,
yeah, and you run yourself out second here tonight. You're running towards the top 5 most of the race. Talk about those final pit stops. I mean, yeah, that final caution there towards the end.
Yeah, before that, I had it made on fuel, and the leader was still going to have to pit, so that's unfortunate, but caution came out, and I was thinking about taking 2, but I decided not to, and I just tried to get as close to him on the entrance to pit road as I could, and then I just was thinking, get a perfect pit stop, and I did get a perfect pit stop, and I beat him out, but someone had taken 2 tires. And that was the 5, so.
Yep, and you find yourself second here tonight. Any sponsor to thank for tonight's race?
Yeah, Legends Racing League, and Casey Drake, and then Eric Keplinger, my teammate.
Alright, man, 10-4. Good luck out there next week, and hopefully you catch up the win.
Yep. I'll get.
Sorry about that. What were you about to say?
I said I'll get it sometime in. So looking forward to tomorrow. Gonna be running for the championship in Legends.
Yeah, man, 10-4. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
That was Eric Heater in the 28. And we're going to round ourselves to first place of Joe and Ziada. And Joe, during that final run, Eric Heater was starting to make it interesting. What were you seeing out of your relative, man?
Yeah, I was trying to keep up with that a little bit. Just trying to, manage the gap. It's about what it was. I think it was about a second and a half. And then that last lap coming to the white, I decided to take it easy, so I don't, pull a Chase Elliott and almost hand it away. But lo and behold, that's what I did. Hit the not the apron, the curb, coming out on the front stretch, and that just kind of set up for that lap. And he got pretty close. I'll give it to him. I didn't think he got as close as he did, but yeah, that was a fun run.
And this is your first win in iSCAR. Obviously, beating out Daffin and Heater in this one. Talk about your run tonight.
Surprised me a little bit. I did it on the second lap. Didn't think I'd be able to pull it off. Overall, just kind of managing on track and kept it in piece for the end. After last week, I'm damned if I was going to lose another one. So I wanted to make sure I stop prep the change and that's what I did.
Alright, just give me one moment. Big connection error says it right now. Give me a slight as I'm changing some stuff around. Obviously, redemption from last week, finishing first in front of Alec Daffin. Any comments you'd like to say about tonight's race?
I just want to thank the guys up front. That was I know that restart got a little hectic, but some fun racing, pretty clean. So just thanks to everybody up front. That was they made it nice and fun.
All right, any sponsors to thank for tonight's race?
No, sir. No sponsors, but again, just thanks to you guys for putting on this league for us to run in. I haven't made all the races this year, but it's been fun when I've been here. So thank you.
All right, 10-4, man. Can't wait to see you out in the booth next week. Other than that, good luck, man.
I appreciate it.
That was Joe and then Ziana rounding it out the win for tonight, and that'll do it for tonight's race. Thank you all for watching. Here for the iSCAR JTP Graphix Series, Watkins Glen, round number 5, and the number 46 of Joe and Ziada will round it out here on top. This has been KMN, and my name is Zika Reyes, signing out from the booth. Thank you all for watching. See you later.